Hello everyone. Let me get this game started, shall we? Let's pull up the game, pull down the caption. All right. So here we are at the Magician's Workshop. Michaelmas has arrived, the dreaded Michaelmas, where we have to come to terms with what we did and did not do. As always, we're going to start off with our stats page. I'll ramble on about what has happened so far a little bit for those who are just coming in. And yeah, here we are at the Magician's Workshop by Choice of Games. It is set in 1512 Renaissance Italy in the city of Florence, or Firenze, as you might say in Italian. Not that I do very well with Italian, as everyone who knows when I stumble over all of the Italian words and names, all of them. Anyway, we go over the stats just that we know where we are, so that when we're making decisions, we kind of have an idea of what in the world is going on. Our health at a okay 56%. We've had it higher, we've had it lower, but it's pretty okay. We're not ailing by any means. The workshop morale is a piddly 55%. People are kind of happy. It's been higher. Our master at the very beginning of this story died like a week ago, mysteriously. Was found in the Arno, a river running through Florence, and we've been scrambling. Me and two other senior apprentices have been scrambling to keep things together ever since. It's been kind of a crazy time. We have 6 soldi to our name. There are 20 soldi in a lira and 120 soldi in a florin, something like that. You can do the math from that, but we have very little money. This is not a lot of money. Most of the things that we have eaten have cost us at least 3 soldi, if not more. So 3 to 4 soldi a piece. So this is pennies essentially. The workshop is still dangerously low on supplies. We don't got a lot. Master kind of left us in a lurch. That asshole. We have completed the fresco and have earned the love of the people of Florence, which did help us defeat the Monticello. So that was pretty good. Our fresco did get attacked halfway through because Fiametta, one of the fellow apprentices we've been running this thing with, has not been very happy with us. So, yikes. Machine we never worked on. Unfortunately, Meta built it. And then we had to have the people of Florence, help us tear it apart and destroy it. Whoopsie daisies. We chose 3 out of 5 other secret commissions. We got 2 out of the 3 finished. We're still working on that weapon for Alfonsina Orsini, who doesn't like us very much. So, this could be really bad, seeing as it's become Michaelmas and we have to, all of these people. Yes, no. As for our skills in magic is we went pretty much all in on alchemy. We dabble a little bit in animation, and our soothsaying, not so good. Not so good. Our mother was a soothsayer. She's very disappointed. As for our non-magical skills, we're very reasoned. We are solidly a reasoning person. We're on the cusp of being solidly artistic and very dexterous. Our confidence, not so great. Not so great. Our guile, we've got a touch. We can lie in the right ways, but it's not very believable most of the time. And our strength kind of sucks. Oopsie daisies. As for our traits, we are fairly adaptable, extremely charming, a little bit cautious, very much a person of goodwill, have a very good, solid faith, and we're slightly orderly. We've been more orderly, but we've kind of gone democratic recently. Yeah, I'm hoping, Trav, that we can at least finish off this freaking weapon before the deadline, but we will see. It's cutting it close. As for our actual relationships, Piero and Fiametta are the 2 apprentices that we have been trying to run this workshop with. Piero actually likes us pretty okay. Like, we're not besties by any means, but he and I, him and Luca, who we are playing this run, get along pretty okay. Fiametta, however, oh, troublemaker, troublemaker. Um, she is the best out of the soothsaying. She's the best soothsayer. Piero's the best animator. I'm the best alchemist. We have tentatively agreed to make it work. She doesn't hate us so much that she refuses to work with us, but we do not get along, clearly. Andrea and Luca have clearly gotten over the whole Andrea shooting their shot and us turning them down. We're now friends. Stella Di Firenze is our mother. As you can see, she's slightly disappointed in us because we didn't go all soothsayer. Sorry, Mom. We wanted to be an alchemist. Whoopsie daisies. Cardinal Giovanni de Medici still really likes us. Hopefully, his favor to us is getting us out of trouble with the two people we didn't do commissions for. At least making them wait another week. That's all we need. Another 4 or 5 days, it should be fine. We just couldn't get it all done by Michaelmas. Niccolo Machiavelli is a dear family friend of ours, and he's at least a little bit fond of us. Not very much, mind you, but a little bit fond of us. Dangerous Clement, we actually did finish her commission, so she'll like us more soon when she gets it. But she also, we've been flirting with her, and I guess we're not very serious with her because we didn't end up picking her as our romance option in the end. But she's a little bit, a tiny bit fond of us. The Monticello we have defeated. We have kicked the Monticello out of Florence entirely. It can go back to wherever it came from or somewhere else. We don't care. Just go away. We're still actually on neutral terms with this supernatural being of shadows and secrets somehow. You would think that he would hate us, but no, I guess there's a bit of respect in the fact that we could take him on and kick his ass. Whatever. Conrad, our beloved German Conrad, who we adore and who adores us back, is our romance option. We gave him a nice kiss and a nice night, and we've told him we love him. So that's a thing. As you can see, Alfonsina Orsini dislikes us the most. She's going to be a problem. She's already a problem. Lucrezia de Medici, whose commission we did first, we finished that right off the bat. She likes us a fair bit. Not as much as I think Giovanni de Medici is her brother-in-law, but she likes us a fair bit. Henrique of the Congo used to be fond of us, isn't anymore. We're on neutral terms. He's not going to like us in a minute because we didn't work on his flying machine at all. Nope, not at all. And then Judah Leon Abravan has been a known person to our mother. He happened to be in town primarily because of his commission with our workshop. We didn't work on his either. His pen is not even in the works. If they give us another week, we'll have it. But, well, oopsie daisies. But as you can see, he's just a tiny bit fond of us. That probably isn't going to last much longer. So, whoopsie daisies. As for our reputations, we do have a tiny bit of respect with the entirety of the Medici family. We have a bit more respect from the confraternity itself, who will be deciding who becomes master of our workshop in the end. And the people of Florence pretty well respect us quite a bit. The workshop, on the other hand, not so much. We've been late too many times. We've said stupid things. They're more likely to follow Piero than us at this point. But since the three apprentices are all in it together, they've already said collectively that their vote is the three of us together running the workshop. So hopefully that will be enough. We don't know. We don't know. So that's where we are in Florence in 1512. As for achievements, we've managed to get 3 this run. We have revealed all the symbols that the Monticello sent in his original note to us. We did get a good start on the fresco, managed to get quite a bit of it done. So that's why we managed to finish it, even with it being sabotaged halfway through. And we did banish the Monticello and rid Florence of a monster and his creation. So that being said, we are now to start off on chapter 10, Rebirths. It has been crazy. Um, it has been crazy. So, just gonna take a drink and we will get started. The morning of Michaelmas, the 29th day of December, dawn's a little chilly. Autumn is in the air, and when you open your window, there's mist rising off the Arno, although the sun will soon burn it away. Today is the feast of St. Michael, who won the war in heaven. Will it be a day of victory for you as well? What does victory mean to you? You lean out your window and breathe in. What things might be possible? You've tried your best to master alchemy, animation, and soothsaying over the last week, but perhaps that's not all you could do. No matter what happens today, you'll begin a new chapter, and you could seek out and perfect new forms of magic. What would you like to explore? So, this is where we start off our choices. We would like to be able to transport ourselves through time and space. We'd like to be able to summon fire and ice with our hands, or we'd like to be able to protect ourselves and others from harm. What sort of magic coming into the new era of our lives would we like to work on first? One, two, or three? Transport, summon, or protect? Numbers are keywords. I'll take either. Please, chat. Tell me what magic would we like to work on in the future? Because all of them sound kind of interesting. Time and space could be fun, though time travel is tricky, as anyone who's into science fiction knows. Um, Traveling through space at faster speeds is always fun. Summoning fire and ice with our hands, destructive, but could also be kind of cool. Protecting ourselves and others from harm, very, very goodwill minded. Mm-hmm. Trav says three, it's useful in this dangerous world. Two, would just attract other people to fight us, leading to a spiral of dying horribly. One, well, would be seen rather differently then. That's true. Probably witchcraft. You know, the whole burning witches at the stake thing happens not too long after the 1500s. But what would you pick if you explore any kind of magic in the future? What would you pick? That's the question on the table. Don't make me make decisions. It's what I have chat for. Three, okay. Well, we'd like to protect ourselves and others from harm. Awesome. That we're doing that. If you can change any substance to another, could you make your own skin invulnerable? Could you prevent it from aging or the influence of disease? It seems impossible, but you have a feeling that it's there, just out of reach of your imagination. That if you had a few days to think about it with a clear head and no interruptions, you'd crack it. You close the window, invigorated by the realization that there will always be work to do and that you need no one's permission to do it. It's an oddly optimistic thought. All that could change today is where you do it, for whom, and with whom. You trot downstairs and open the door to the workshop. For once, no one inside is working, although everyone is assembled. A few people nibble on bread and cherries. Someone takes your arm. Things of value. It's Dangereuse, wearing a tiny cocked hat, a black velvet dress, and an impatient expression. She gestures vaguely in the direction of the piazza. We should talk about the machine that reared its ugly head in the piazza next door yesterday. Thanks to some help, the machine has been destroyed. There's nothing to worry about now. She nods uncertainly. I hope so. And the Monticello? Gone. Back to Naples, I suspect. She looks thoughtful. I was terrified of that thing, I'm not ashamed to say. I wonder what we've learned. What have we learned, chat? We know it's possible to pull secrets from the air, though I have no plans to do so. We've learned that people are strong together when they choose to be, or we know that there's a creature that thrives on secrets still out there somewhere. What lesson have we learned from the machine and the Monticello? What do we think? Well, I mean, it obviously is possible to pull secrets from the air. Like we saw the machine that did it. We saw how it worked. It pulled secrets from the air. We also know that people are strong together when they choose to be, but I mean, any army could have shown you that. Although we still also know that there's a creature out there that thrives on secrets, and it's still out there. Yeah, no, there's nothing stopping it from giving those plans to someone else, somewhere else, some other workshop, maybe even Leonardo da Vinci itself. Yeah, no, I think 3 is a very reasonable lesson to have learned. And perhaps there are more, she says. If there are, we'll defeat them too. So Florence has only the Medici and all the guilds and the church and the nobility to worry about. Well, as it ever was. The vault. Luigi wheels out the steel vault on a wheeled plank. It is impressive in its sheer bulk, and the look on Dangerous's face suggests she's pleased that you chose the large option. Only you can open it, Dangerous. What do I do? Say a password? You shake your head. Touch the lock and ask it to open. She snaps her fingers, and an old woman steps out of the crowd. You would have sworn she wasn't there a moment ago. The widow Consillo. This is the widow Consillo. She was once queen of the thieves of Florence before she retired. I've never heard of her, you whisper. That's because she was very. If you would not mind, my friend. The woman goes over to the vault and inspects it. She takes the lock in her hands and mutters. She pulls a long wire out of her bodice and bends over the lock, doing something you can't see. Then she runs nimble fingers over the door, the hinges, everything, before turning back to Dangerous and shaking her head. I can't open this. Let me see if I can. Dangerous walks over to it, takes the lock in her hand. There's a dull snapping sound, and then the padlock opens. Dangerous slides it free and opens the vault door. Inside, there's a vase of roses. Dangerous crouches and inspects it. Ah, we're romantic. She walks around the whole vault, tracing the top with her fingers. So no one can open it but me. What about magicians? No magician can interfere with it. My team and I layered sigils on the surface in a complex pattern. We'll see. She snaps her fingers, and out of nowhere, a young man you've never seen before steps out of the crowd. Who's this? Pharaoh. This is Pharaoh. He has a gift. He's barely more than a boy with sandy hair and freckles. He puts both his hands on the vault, shuts his eyes, and within moments the sigils are glowing blood red. That shouldn't happen. Where do you find demand? In the dustbin, says Dangerous with a wry smile. Shh, let him work. The sigils glow so brightly that people shade their eyes. But then he shakes his head, removes his hands, and the vault returns to plain steel again. I can't break it, he says. The boy hands you 3 coins. Do you have any other business here today? Business? No, I think that concludes. She winks at you. Dangerous, I should tell you something. I've made a commitment to Conrad. Have you? I always wondered whether there might be something other than friendship there. I'm glad. Truly. Truly. Aw, she's not even mad. At that moment, there's a commotion at the workshop's front door. The top members of the confraternity arrive, a half dozen men and women in red and black, with pointed beards or severely tight hair arrangements. At their head is Filippo Avido, the gray-bearded old descendant of the salt merchants who tends to speak for the confraternity. They are not alone. Behind them walk Judah Abravanel, Giovanni de Medici, Henrique of Congo, Lucrezia de Medici, and Alfonsina Orsini. They each have a few retainers with them. You see Conrad in the little crowd, but you're not sure whether he is here with Lucrezia or Alfonsina or neither. Conrad smiles at you and you blush. Judah looks around, his eyes adjusting to the dim. Good morning, he says. Henrique looks at a half-finished marble sculpture with interest. Alfonsina Orsini puts a fingertip on a dusty surface and examines it, while Lucrezia smiles in greeting at Andrea. Everyone knows Andrea, or thinks they do. The cardinal looks dyspeptic. Blah, blah, blah. The business of governing Florence seems to be causing him anxiety. Soon enough, he'll be governing the Vatican, if the rumors are to be believed. Good morning, you say, approaching. You've all come about your commissions. Yes, it's actually necessary to be friends with our grumpy workshop person so that we don't need to repair the fresco and thus get an extra crafting session. Yep, it looks like it. The writing suggests that there's more than one more session, but I guess they're wrong. Or maybe the fight takes up that one session. I'm not entirely certain. But yeah, we did not get things done. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I think there's a way to I'm not entirely certain that there isn't a way to get all four things done. Um it's hard to say. Like this is our first blind run from this uh thing. So of course we've not seen it all and we've not gotten all the cool stuff. Like there's still things that we can do um in our second run that we didn't do here. So I'm not the right build to get the best ending is all it comes down to. But yeah, um maybe if we'd had a higher relationship with Piero and Fiammetta in the beginning, more things could have gotten done because we could have delegated a bit more. But it's really hard to say. Like I don't know what the whole entire tree looks like in the back end. So yeah. To be fair, Trav, I don't know if it's necessarily specifically Fiammetta. It could be that whoever becomes the soothsayer is the grumpy one, and whoever becomes the animator or alchemist is not. Like, we picked alchemy, but like I don't know if their personalities are written specifically for a particular name or specifically for a particular build. So we'll have to see in our second run. We'll have to make very different choices and see what happens. So yeah. Anyways, here comes a reckoning. The members of the confraternity lean forward, watching you. You will have to disappoint your clients to some extent. That can't be helped. But disappointing clients is part of the job of being the master of a workshop. What will matter to the confraternity is how you handle it. Soon after the master died, we learned of 5 commissions we had undertaken in secret, you say. And these were in addition to the daily tasks of the workshop, the ongoing projects we had in hand. This was unlike him, Piero breaks in. He was distracted by something. In any case, we had to deal with it, Fiammetta breaks in abruptly. You tighten your jaw. You've seen how Fiammetta deals with the master's unfinished business. The confraternity looks to you. So, how do we continue this conversation? Do we say we had to make choices as any leaders must? The master left us with impossible commitments, leaving the blame on the master entirely. Or we could have completed 5 commissions in as many days, they would have been bad. I actually think that the first one is our best bet. We do not want to say the wrong thing here. But 2 might also be okay. I don't know. I don't think 3 is the way to go. Um, it looks like the ones have it, so we had to make choices as any leaders must. We knew we could not complete 5 such commissions in just a few days, you continue. So we chose to do what we could do well. We worked on some of the commissions. The cardinal steps forward. Now then, we are all very curious to know what has been done and what has not. You clear your throat. 2 commissions are complete. I assume my commission is among those you saw fit to complete, Alfonsina says coldly. You assume so much, sister-in-law, Lucrezia mutters. One of the commissions we completed was a private client, you say, not meeting Dangerus's gaze from the shadows. There are murmurs and raised eyebrows, but no one objects. Workshops must respect confidentiality. The purse. My lady, here is the purse you ordered, says Luigi, stepping forward with pride. Lucrezia takes the purse and looks it over. Yellow is my favorite colors, she says. Ah, oh, yes, perfect. Yellow. um, we could say perhaps Florence could loosen the sumptuary laws and see more beautiful colors in its streets. Something similar could be used to give the poor a basic income, or we something similar to test a person's loyalty to Florence itself. So the first one, I'm not sure what it's tagged to. The second one is obviously tagged to the people of Florence. The third one is to the Medici. So I'm assuming the first one would apply to the confraternity, actually. So it's confraternity, the people, or the Medici, I believe. Um, is what we're doing, is the decision we need to make here. Now, we know that we have the highest stats with the people of Florence, but our second highest is to the confraternity. Um, what do we say to Lucrezia? How do we do this? She wanted to test loyalty, so, but saying that we might be able to make something similar to test a person's loyalty to Florence itself would be giving away what the purse does, I think. But again, what do we think, chat? 1, 2, or 3? Colors, poor, Florence. 1, 2, or 3? What are we doing here? How do we respond to Lucrezia? Yeah, no, 3 is very dangerous. Yeah, I agree that 1 is much safer. 1 is much safer. And also, giving the poor basic income is not going to make anyone happy on the high end. Um, Florence, like most places in Italy, has strict laws governing how many jewels a person can wear, what fabrics and color, even the number of buttons and tassels. It's ostensibly to make sure the city doesn't spend too much on imported goods, but it has the main effect of making sure a merchant and a nobleman can be told apart. Lucrezia nods. I have noticed that the laws tend to be enforced most strictly for women, keeping us from spending our money as we see fit. I will say a few words to the Signora about it. Thank you, my lady. Let us see how well comes, Lucrezia says. She walks through the crowd of hangers-on and stops at Conrad. This is a purse that tests loyalty. Let's see what the purse gives to you, Conrad. Conrad takes it and looks at you nervously, and opens it. The purse opens. He roots around in the purse for a moment, then sighs with relief and pulls out a large golden florin. Lucrezia also sighs. The purse seems a little confused, but I'm glad you are not. This has told me that your heart is true. I suspect Luca's influence has been beneficial to you. All those conversations you've had of late. I am grateful, Luca, for that and for the purse. We did tell Conrad to side with Lucrezia. We liked her more. Alfonsina scowls at you. Oh, she's not happy. Conrad bites down on the coin jokingly. It's sound, it seems. The philosopher's stone did its work. Lucrezia takes the florin and hands it to you. Gestures for a courtier who opens another purse and gives you 2 more. Your pay. I'm afraid we couldn't start work on the pen and ink yet, you say. Judas stares at you. You disappoint me. I thought my business would merit at least some sort of effort. Yeah, even if we're paid with one of our own coins. Hey, coin is coin. Alfonsina walks through the workshop, not quite looking at you casually, as though stalking prey. You made a purse for my beloved sister-in-law, and you made nothing for me. We have made an excellent start. Have you? She shakes her head. You seem to think my patience is infinite. Henrique of Congo looks at you with a slight, appraising smile. And what gift my father from this much vaunted workshop of Florence? We'll be happy to make the flying machine if you can wait a little longer. Ah, I see. Perhaps you could write that on a piece of paper for me, and I'll bring it across the sea, home to Africa, and present it to my father, the king, and see what thanks he gives me. The head of the confraternity, Filippo Avedo, steps forward. The sign of a good master is not just the ability to get good work out of the apprentices, but to ensure that no client leaves unsatisfied. And here we have 3 aspiring masters, Piero del Volpe, Fiammetta Mazze, and Luca di Firenze. Fiammetta steps forward. We hold our clients in the highest esteem and will only give them the best work in Florence. We will never rush a shoddy job to save ourselves time and effort. Piero steps beside her. We walk in our master's footsteps, and our clients can be sure that we will treat them with as much honor as he did. We will be forthright with them. With you, he looks at Alfonsina, Henrique, Judah, and Lucrezia, and even glances at Dangerous, who's leaning against a far wall watching. And what do you say, Luca? This is your chance to show the confraternity how you deal with clients well. Hey, Dragon. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we're dealing with the piper at this point. We have to pay the piper at some point, as the saying goes. And well, we've pissed off a lot of people. Whoopsie daisies. So, do we show them that I'm confident that our clients need us as much as we need them? Do we impress them with our artistic temperament, or do we pretend that our clients need us more than we need them? Well, that's a confidence, artistry, or guile, and we don't have the guile to pull the third one off, Dragon. We don't have the confidence to pull the first one off. Our artistry stat is the highest of the three, so two is really our best one. Three would be hilariously bad, and we just aren't very confident. Yeah. Trav has it on the nose. Pretending that our clients need us more than we need them, that is not true. We are not the only workshop in Florence. We may be one of the best, but we are not the only. So we need to impress them with our artistic temperament A stat. Yeah, two. Two is the best one that we have. I think when you look around the workshop today and you see the beautiful things we have created, you'll agree that a little wait is worth it. Beauty is not merely a commodity to be admired. Beauty is a sacred responsibility to the future and to the soul of the world. Your voice wavers just enough to show you're sincere. Judah looks mollified. Alfonsina looks at you with grudging respect. Henrique nods diplomatically. Another member of the confraternity steps forward. Very well. Clients are not the only people a master must consider. The apprentices must be able to work for and learn from a master. So the confraternity will consider the feelings of the apprentices on this matter. Have you consulted among yourselves? Yeah, exactly, Trav. They are powerful and angry people, but we seem to have mollified them for the moment. Hopefully. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. Luigi steps forward. We have, and we thank you all for this chance. Piero, Fiammetta, and Luca have taken on many duties since the master died, and we have had a chance to learn from them all. Fiammetta, Piero, and Luca have asked that all three of them continue to run this workshop together as a triumvirate, and we respect that as their choice. The members of the confraternity glance at each other, and Avido says, "Yes, I understand. Continue." Luca has our full support. We would like Luca, Fiammetta, and Piero as joint masters. How do we respond to Luigi's voice? Do we say, "Finally, I get my due" to ourselves? Do we say, "I'm so grateful for their support"? Or are we proud to be Piero and Fiammetta, even though Fiammetta is a backstabbing bitch? Dragon says, proud. What do you say, Trav? Do, support, pride. One, two, or three. Yeah, three, we stand together. Two is a bit too focused on the I am happy. And one is pretty arrogant, which is not a good move here. Yeah, I mean, we are proud to work with Piero and Fiammetta. Like, we each have one of the three magic skills as our, as our best ability. And then when the three of us work together, we do very good work as a trio. However, I feel that two is less about the eye and more about the support of the workshop. Like, we are grateful for the support of the workshop. I don't think it's necessarily the I that is the emphasis in that particular sentiment. But the number one is definitely the self-centered. I finally get my due. I don't like number one at all. Yeah, long term we can do stuff, but right now we desperately needed to work together to stay above water. And we did. We managed to get quite a few things done. Um, so I think the threes have it at this point. We are proud to be standing with Piero and Fiammetta. As much as Fiamet is a bitch, she's at least a bitch who works hard. We've all worked so hard to get to this point. We thank you all, Avido says. The confraternity will take a few minutes to deliberate before we make our decision. If the esteemed clients would like to stay to hear it, perhaps the apprentices could find some refreshment to make them comfortable? Waiting for judgment. While the apprentices bustle about fetching wine and bread, you and Piero and Fiammetta go into the master's study to give the confraternity some time to deliberate without you overhearing. Fiammetta paces, and Piero draws a finger through the dust that's already accumulated since the last time you were in this room. What do you think they'll decide? Piero asks. You can hear the murmur of the apprentices out in the main part of the workshop as they chatter among themselves and wait for the decision. I just wish I knew what the future will hold for any of us, Piero muses, pulling an astrolabe off the wall and fiddling with it. The door opens and Stefano, the apprentice, bursts in, looking flustered. Have they decided? Piero asks. Not yet, but the apprentices want to settle up. Fair enough, says Meta, and touches the secret knot in the wall where it hides its money. For the week's work, the apprentices are due 6 soldi apiece. That comes to 1 florin and 3 lira total for them. Piero, Luca, and I get 3 lira each, or 6 soldi apiece. Here's yours, Luca, and yours, Piero. And here's some to cover the expenses you incurred, Luca, Piero says. Stefano goes out, and a few minutes later, Francesca bursts in. They're ready, she says. Well, at least we managed to pay everybody. Whew. Reading the crowd. The workshop is buzzing with whispers as the 3 of you walk out into the large common area. All the faces turn to you. And this is the moment of judgment. No matter what they say, you know who you are and what you deserve. God knows your true nature. You can move easily through any room in Florence and any conversation. Your heart is pure. It's so hard to know what to say at moments like this. Anything you say will appeal to some of those present, but not others. You try to predict what will work with this crowd, using the rhetorical skills you've learned from classical texts and your common touch and your ability to adapt to others' moods. You naturally adapt your own thoughts about the situation to what the confraternity wants, who respects their authority. Other parts of the creed, though, the Medici family's goals are inscrutable. Who knows what the common people are thinking? So what will you say? Which elements of the crowd are likely to respond to which sentiment? So we could say we are humbled to be given this opportunity to appeal to the confraternity. There is wisdom in a crowd and we stand ready to receive it, which I believe is appealing to the people. And whatever the decision, we will honor it, which I believe is appealing to the Medici. Or I could have the confraternity and the Medici mixed, and it's Medici on top and confraternity on the bottom. I'm not entirely certain. But it seemed like the earlier one was confraternity, people, Medici, so it seems like this one could also be the same. So 1, 2, or 3, humbled, wisdom, or honor. Yeah, 3, because we don't really have any say in the matter. Also, the crowd likes us at the moment, so not much need to pander to them. It's true. It might be better to pander to whichever confraternity or Medici this bottom one is. As I said, I think it's confraternity people Medici, but I could have confraternity and Medici switched. Hard to say. But we have a vote for 3. Dragon, you wanna weigh in here? Do you agree? Disagree? He must be busy. I will go with 3. Whatever the decision, we will honor it. Avito and the other members of the confraternity nod curtly. Avito holds up his hand for silence. We have considered the wishes of the apprentices and our own appraisal of the candidates. We have taken into account the reputations of each of the three candidates among the common people and their standing among the city's most respected families. By most respected families, of course, he means the Medici. You stand next to Piero and Fiammetta and exchange final encouraging glances with both of them. It feels strange to stand beside Fiammetta knowing she chose to build the machine. You can do it this confraternity to decide between you. The decision. By the look on the cardinal's face, you know immediately that you have given the confraternity cause to worry that you can't keep Medici happy. We are not convinced that Luca would make a good master, Avito says, but if Luca can find three respected people here present to vouch for their character, people who are not associated with the workshop, we could be persuaded. You look around the room. There's Conrad, Cardinal Giovanni, Judah, Henrique, Alfonsina, Lucrezia. Andrea is associated with the workshop, so they're out. Piero and Fiammetta are definitely associated with the workshop, but nobody knows your capabilities better. You are in this together, so surely they will speak on your behalf. Do we select three people who will vouch for us? Do we glance at Piero and Fiammetta thinking they have our back, or are we happy to not run the workshop anyway? I think three is the cop-out. We've been trying to do this together the whole time, but we do not have the relationship with Piero and Fiammetta for them to stand up for us. So honestly, yeah, Conrad the Cardinal and Lucrezia would be our best bet, and we can double check that. Let's double check that, shall we? So, yeah, Piero and Fiammetta do not have the standing to back us. Giovanni already likes us. Conrad obviously already likes us. Lucrezia de Medici already likes us. Like, those three would be the best that we have. Even Dangerous now very much likes us. So, this is where we stand. No worries, Dragon. You can play and lurk. Enjoy. You lurk away, my mans. Work away. So if we select three people who can vouch for us, I think it would be Conrad, Cardinal Giovanni, and Lucrezia. They definitely are our best bet in this place. So, with that being said, yeah, I think we're gonna select three people to vouch for us. We're going to first point to Giovanni. He solidly respects us and has the whole time. And also pointing out the Cardinal of Florence first, seeing as he is the most important person, might be a good idea. The second person we are going to point to is Lucrezia, because also Medici. Very sound. Very sound. And then lastly, we're going to point at Conrad, who has worked for the Medici family many times. Yeah. Conrad looks around nervously. What say you all? Avito asks. Is Luca a worthy master? Yes, because husbando. Absolutely. I would be glad to see Luca at the head of this workshop, the Cardinal says. Can't think of any harder for this or deserved it more, your old friend declares. I would be happy to see Luca in this position, Lucrezia says. 3 people have vouched for you. The members of the confraternity whisper amongst themselves. Look, 2 out of those 3 people are Medici. Like, we can please the Medici. Don't even start. Yes, but we won't mention that right now. Conflict of interest and all that. Yeah, no kidding. We are convinced that the best master for the workshop is a triple master. Fiammetta, Mazet, Piero de Volpe, and Luca de Firenze. The apprentices cheer. You can accept the role of joint master with Fiammetta and Piero, or you can leave the workshop. If you had more money, you could start your own workshop in the city, but that would take at least 8 florins. To rent a suitable place, pay some apprentices, and buy the supplies, and you don't have enough money. You could leave Florence altogether and travel, making your leave on your own, like Leonardo da Vinci did a few years ago. If you leave, the confraternity will insist that either Piero or Fiammetta stay on here as master. If you leave Florence altogether, you can ask one person to come with you, but they might not say yes. Do you accept? Avido asks. Will you be the master of the workshop of Santa Maria Novella? Your choice here will determine your future and set you a path for return. So we can accept or we cannot accept and leave Florence and sell our services on the road. We do not have enough money to afford setting up a new workshop at all. Nope. In fact, what is our money? 5 lira and 2 soldi. Yeah, we don't quite have it. The workshop now has 2 florins, 4 lira, and 4 soldi. That's not bad. That's not bad. We made that money. But anyway, yeah, obviously we're accepting this. This was the whole point. We've wanted to be a triumvirate of masters the entire time. Perhaps in our next run we will not. I accept with honor and hope to be worthy of the role, you say. I accept with joy, Fiammetta says, her face shining. As do I, wholeheartedly, Piero says. The three of you join hands and raise them high. You leave the workshop and walk through the streets of Florence. It's a gray, soft morning and strangely quiet, the air heavy as though the weather is about to change. After all this time trying to convince other people of who you are, it's just you and your city. No one will judge you now on what you think in your own private heart of this place, your home. So, how do we feel about Florence? Is it frankly a nest of vipers? The real Florence is potential, ideal, notional, or do we love every bit of it from the top of the Duomo to the dubious puddles in the alleys? How do we feel about Florence as a city, about our dear Firenze? Personally, I think it's all of the above. Dragon says 3, that we love every bit of Florence, even its nest of vipers. Trav says 1. Yep, totally a nest of vipers, but it's our nest of vipers. You know what? I'm going to split the difference and say the real Florence is potential, ideal, and notional because, well, you guys left the vote up to me. A city bathed in golden light, the home of poets and painters. For most, it's just the place where they wake up every morning and try to earn their bread, in the dirt and fear of everyday life. Every few years, there's some new change in government, some new reason to hope that Florence will at last be the city everyone thinks it is. The city is, in many ways, a member of your family. And no matter what happens, family is family. You have to see your mother and tell her everything that's happened in the workshop today. As you approach the sign of the hanged man, it starts to swing just slightly, although there is no breeze. And your mother opens the door and comes out, looking as though she was expecting you, which, of course, she probably was. As so often happens with conversations with your mother, you wonder what's worth saying aloud. She smiles out of nowhere. You and Conrad! I knew it! I'm pleased! You roll your eyes to keep yourself from flushing. There are still some thoughts you can't hide from your mother. She looks down at her feet, a sure sign that she's trying to respect your privacy about something. I have heard about the machine that was in the piazza, heard that you attacked it. I know how tempting secrets can be. Believe me, you did the right thing. You made me proud. You haven't asked me about the confraternity's decision, Mother. Is that because you already know? She gives you an inscrutable look, so you sigh and tell her. The confraternity has made me master along with Fiammetta and Piero. The three of us will run the workshop together. She claps her hands together. I knew it. You'll do great things, my child. I can see a little of the future, you know. I see strange devices and beautiful art, and I see you happy. You put a hand on her shoulder. Thank you, Mother. Her smile fades. Well, why are you still here? You should get to work! Yeah, where's Winterberry when we need them? I know. She's going to be so sad she missed it. Master of the workshop. In the workshop, things carry on much as before, at least at first. There's work for everyone to do, and you and Piero and Fiammetta don't make any sudden changes. A few days after the confraternity's decision, you sit with the apprentices and eat in between jobs. What would you like this workshop to do? Luigi asks. What is your vision? Your general philosophy about the workshop a few days ago was that it must change with the times and be a humanistic institution. What would that look like in action? Do we find ways to combine animation, alchemy, and soothsaying all together? to change the characters of states and monarchs and bring peace and prosperity, to explore the sciences and understand the way the world works, or something else we haven't quite put into words. One, two, three, or four. Combine, change, explore, something else. One, two, three, or four. Combine, change, explore, or something else. What do we do, chat? What is our vision of the future? And how is that going to be working? You guys tell me. Trav says magic stuff, learn it all because it does matter. Yeah, that's a excellent way. I mean, the three of us each have our own specialty, so learning figuring out how ways to combine our three specialties together would be very useful, and it would help change with the times and be towards humanity because we'd be learning how to make new cool things. We might be the change that the times brings. What do you think, Dragon? I know you're playing Red Dead, but do you also agree with number 1, the magic stuff? All right, the ones have it. We will find ways to combine all the things. The arts are not separate, not in themselves. Forms of magic aren't either. What wonders might you be able to create if every magician took away the self definitions that hold them back? Piero and Fiammetta are listening nearby, and their expressions tell you they disagree. I'll have to talk to my co-masters, of course, you say. You certainly will, Fiammetta says. Don't you think we can aim higher? Let's build something no one has dared dream of before and sell it to the highest bidder. Piero shakes his head. I think the most important thing is to maintain the workshop's reputation for craftsmanship in all areas. If you're going to make this work, you'll need a way to deal with disagreements. After giving it some thought, you propose a clear division of duties, frequent consultation and consensus, or a founding vision statement. Well, we all know that the modern world has decided that founding vision statements is the way to go. Not that anyone in the actual corporations give two shits about them. I certainly never did. But frequent consultation and consensus could be very useful. Division of duties could get out of hand. I think 2 is probably great. And to be fair, if we find new ways to combine all three specialties together, we could make something absolutely new, something no one has dared dream of before. And we could also sell it to the highest bidder, a very quality product to the highest bidder, which would satisfy all three of us, really. I'm going to go with 2, frequent consultation and consensus. It takes a lot of time out of your daily work, and it's not always pretty. But as the weeks turn into months, you find that more often than not, you find ways to achieve all your goals with the same projects. You are diligent about providing the best quality, and you respect your commissions for existing clients. You find ways to innovate and try new things in big ways and small, and wherever possible, you combine the magical arts. The next few years won't be easy, but they won't be boring either. See? Let's all work together. You and Conrad soon become a fixture at all the parties, and Conrad begins a new project, looking for pockets of discontent in the city and trying to find its causes. Conrad has been working so hard that you decide to get him a gift, something meaningful that will smile to his face. At last, you settle on the key to a house the two of you will share, a portrait of Conrad, or a dog. What do we get our dear Conrad? A house, a portrait, or a dog? Chat, how do we spoil our dear husbando? A house, a portrait, or a dog? One, two, or three? Trav says a house. Dragon, do you agree? Yep, Dragon agrees. We are getting a house. The key to the house the two of you will share. The house is outside the city, away from everything that causes both of you to work long days. It's small and plain, but with a bit of magic and a bit of work, it can be quite comfortable. The neighbor keeps hens, and there's a climbing rose in the front. You give Conrad the key with a red ribbon tied around it and explain about the house. Then you say, "You don't have to say yes. You can think about it. The seller knows that the exchange was conditional." Conrad takes your hand. Then tell the seller the conditions have been met. Aw. Yay! Conrad's in it with us. We definitely need a place to have some fun. I will. I think that's on. We're marrying this man, Dragon. We are. We're definitely doing that. In the years following your master's death, the wars continue in Italy, and Florence tries to find stable ground. The Medici family solidifies its rule, making the Republic more and more of a fiction, but that still has the capacity to give the people hope. One day, a soothsayer you've never seen wanders into the piazza, shouting about the day the Republic will return. "Mark my words," she yells. She's young, with black hair piled high and long fingernails. "Mark my words, within my lifetime you will see Rome sacked and a Medici killed by his kin. An artist will build the fortifications, and though he flees, the righteous will know that nothing is more beautiful than justice and nothing is stronger than love." She causes quite a stir, but by the time Medici thugs come to take her and question her, she's gone, and no one knows where. Or if they do, they're not talking. The people hold on to their secrets, the one thing no ruler can take from them. The Monticello seems to have fled the city, and the machine falls into scrap, and people cart bits of it away to be reused. Florence may be a shining city of possibility, but it is a very practical place. Our workshop. Not long after the master's death, Cardinal Giovanni de' Medici becomes Pope Leo X, and he condemns the upstart Martin Luther from Rome. At home in Florence, Alfonsina Orsini manages to maneuver her power, in fact, if not in name. Then, when her son goes off to war in 1515, Alfonsina takes over the rule of the city herself, and for a few years, everything done in Florence is done by order of the magnificent Lady Alfonsina. Lucrezia continues to argue for a more democratic government. Over the coming decades, Florence will go back and forth between republics and formal rule by Medici. A few months after the master's death, Niccolo Machiavelli is accused of conspiracy and tortured by being hung from his bound wrists. Eventually, they let him go, and he retires to his country house to write. You make your way within Florence's walls as you have for years, and manage to stay out of the sort of trouble that leads to being hanged by the wrists. This city, with its odd characters, heart stopping buildings, and fierce devotion to beauty and truth, has always been your workshop. The end. We have made it. So, I hope that you guys have enjoyed playing the Magician's Workshop. On a scale from 1 to 10, how likely is my chat to recommend this game to a friend? I would be most likely to recommend this to a friend. Clearly, I am recommending you guys me play it and then play it yourselves. So I recommend you grab this and see what happens in your run. But what does my chat think about the Magician's Workshop? How much have you enjoyed this, and how likely are you to recommend this game to a friend? It seems chat is not very chatty today. And if that's the case, I will just give them a 10 because I very much enjoyed this story. It was fun. It had twists and turns. It was difficult. We did not see everything. There's so many abilities left. Trav says no comment. Interesting. Interesting. We could say no response, but I'm going to give it a 10. Here we go. I'm already on their playlist. So that wraps up the Magician's workshop. We finally managed it. It's Tuesday. We finally managed it. As always, I'm going to do a second run of this game. We know that it takes quite a bit more time than the other two choice of games that we have. So we do have enough time to start this game again, to start at chapter 1 and go through it again. Where we start off with everything at 50% and 2 lira and 4 soldi to our names at the moment. We only managed to find 3 out of the 15, out of the 18 possible achievements. There is quite a bit more that we could find in this game. Start it again, or I could leave it here and we could start it tomorrow. What do we think, chat? Till day, the end of the story. I know Dragon is playing Red Dead Redemption. I don't know if he's streaming it right now, but if he is, we could just go raid him and have a great rest of our day. What do we think, chat? I could always switch to that's true. Chapter 1 did take us the better part of 2 hours. I mean, I could stream long. That would be fine. I'm up for it. I wouldn't do chapter 2 today, but I could certainly do chapter 1 again. We also know what choices are coming, and we're going to be picking different things this time around, Trav. So like it goes a little bit faster in our second run because we already know what's happening. It helps going on. You have no idea. But we could just start fresh tomorrow as well, since we know that it's going to take us quite a bit of time to finish the story again anyway. I have actually very much enjoyed this one. I know that we seem to have been more giddy about both Weirwood and The Mystery of Baroque, but this one was an enjoyable story. But then again, I very much enjoy the craziness of Renaissance Italy. Assassin's Creed made me fall in love with the place. So this was very much, I mean, it's no Assassin's Creed game, clearly, but it very much brought me back to that fun, happy nostalgia. So I very much enjoyed this. But I could switch to playing Stardew Valley for the next hour as well and just kind of be chill on my farm with everyone. I even have plans to play Stardew with Dragon tomorrow after my stream. So there might be a lot of Stardew Valley going on for me in the coming future. But yeah, so you know, I'm so far behind on the series now, Dragon. I haven't played like the last 3 Assassin's Creeds all the way through. I think I only own like 2 of them. Maybe. I'm a bit behind on the series. I just really liked the early games, to be fair. So the Ezio trilogy was my bag. I played the crap out of those ones. So, you know, this is definitely in the era that at least one of the Ezio games is set. I'm very happy to be back in it. Yeah, you should. I mean, I don't remember who was running the last time we were in a multiplayer map together, Dragon. It might have been Dia that was running it the last time. If it was you, then I don't. If you don't have it anymore, then we can just start anew. I knew that you wanted to do mods, and I realized that when it comes to multiplayer, some mods are server side and some mods are player side, and I don't know which ones are which. So you'd have to tell me if I need to download anything anyway. Ah, yeah, mods get complicated. Um, Gotcha, Dragon. I didn't know that. I'm, as I said, very much behind on the series. Not entirely certain I liked where the series went, to be quite frank, but yeah, that would be interesting to play the game where the assassins were even formed because they started way in the way back, like even before the Egyptians, because they were already established in Egyptian times. I played through that one. Um, I don't think we ever got to the point of being married in our in that dragon. I think we were planning on it. We just never got there. So, oh yeah, yeah, we got engaged. I don't think we actually had the marriage ceremony. I think we were coming up on it though. Just we stopped playing for a while. So, yeah, I guess we're just kind of chilling out for the rest of of my stream, just chilling and talking and chat. So I'm just gonna do this. Da, 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 da. Don't need the game up anymore. So yeah, but yeah, I could switch to Stardew Valley right now and just play my solo farm and diddle around on it. I guess that might be fun. Let's do that. Just pull that up for a little while. Then you can see my very silly map that I'm playing by myself. Here we go. Do do do. So yeah, as you can see, I've not played a lot on this map. I'm not even out of the first year yet. Let's see here. It is, I think, summer as of like today. Or no, it's not quite. It's spring still. Ooh, queen of sauce. What did we learn? We learned the omelet. I mean, I don't have I don't have chickens, so it doesn't really do me any good. What's the weather for tomorrow? It's going to be a beautiful sunny day. Fantastic. And what is our fortune today? They are in good humor. A little extra luck. Fantastic. All right. So here's our farm. We gotta go say hi to Jello, my kitty. Hello, Jello. I guess we don't have a watering can. We cannot water anything. The watering can is at Cliffs, so I can't even water the plants that I have left. But there's not much left in the season, so I guess these are dying. Whoopsie daisies. My fields are a wreck. I've not been doing much of anything with them, so good to do. We have good humor spirits today, so that's good. Let's see here. We have we don't have any geodes, so I don't have to worry about any of that. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? We need iron. I guess we're going to the mines. We're sell some vegetables. Okay, time to go to the mines. We're going to the mines today. I probably should have gone the other way around, but I wanted to pick a flower. Yay, flowers. We'll sell that flower too. So yeah, I'm just gonna dink around on my farm. I'm not very far in this game. I did some pathing for a little bit, but I should probably like spend some time just making a plan for the farming part. The map that I'm currently using is actually not the one that's good for farming. It's the mining map. Hi, Linus. Bestie, actually, we have not given him any gifts recently, so have a salmon berry. I know you how much you like them. Thank you. So he has something to eat today. Doesn't have to go through the garbage cans. Yay. Linus is my bestie. He's just a good dude. He's just living his life, and I respect that. See if we can get five levels in today. Maybe 10 if we're really lucky. Maybe. Nothing in the barrels. Got some. Oh, I can't even hit you. Okay. Ah, no. Alright, cool. Ooh, we got some winter root. That's good. Ow. Quit hurting me. Cool. And we found some iron nodes. Yay, iron nodes. We need the iron to upgrade our everything. Giveth me some stairs. Pick that up. There's the stairs. Alright. Oh. Well, that was easy. But I want this iron over here, so we're gonna get the iron first. Stairs, please. No stairs. No stairs. Okay. Must find stairs. No stairs. Fine. We'll go over here. More wood. Or, stone. Come here, slimy boy. Slimy boy. Oh no, there's a bat. Oh no. Death. Come here. Stupid bat. Death. Death. Oh no, there's another one. Death. Back off. Go away. Alright, let's try over here. These stairs. Giveth unto me the stairs, please. Please and thank you. Aha, there it is. I love the mining map, but that's my place of work. Yeah. Well, the mining map, I don't know. It's kind of the fishing map too, because you get rivers, so you can kind of go fishing. But the fishing percentages of what you can get there is pretty crap on the mining map. And then there's like a bigger specific mining area that we could go and do a little bit of mining at every day. I just at one point didn't have my pick, so I need to eat things. Eat this leek. Eat another one. unto me my stairs, please. Fine, I will go after the iron over here. Ooh. Pick that up. Oh no. Oh no. Flying hazard has been heard. Back off. Back off. Go away. Death. Destruction. Hate. Stupid thing. Give me some stairs. There we go. Yay! I got down 5 levels. Let's see if we can do 10. We got a slimy boy. Ah, I've been slimed. No. No. No, no sliming me. Get off. Death. Okay. Stairs, please. Nope. Nope, that's not what I asked for. I asked for some stairs. Stairs, please. No, I don't want to set off the bat. Giveth unto me my staircase. That's all I ask for. Thank you. Yeah, I think it is the map we were playing on, yeah. Just because the usual, like, 4 areas of farming map is just kind of boring. It's just a boring map. I don't like it very much. We've got the wormy boy. I don't know. No, it doesn't seem like it. At least not in that one. Yes. Stairs, please. Stairs. Anyone? Give it to me some stairs. I need to eat something. Eat a couple of leeks. Nom nom nom. Name your horse? I don't know. Henry the horse? For some fun alliteration. Or Harry the horse. Or Horse the horse. We want to be real boring about it. Stairs, please. Please and thank you. Please. Stairs. Stairs, please. Aha! Stairs. Oh no. I hear the bat. Where is it? Where is that bat? Oh, it's these things. Ah! Quit killing me. Stop. Stop. There's the bat. Death. Destruction. Violence. Fuck off. Okay. Stairs. Fantastic. Alright, you're gonna be a problem, so I'm just gonna kick your ass. Death. Destruction. No sliming. No. 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 No, 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 no. You don't get to do that. No bad behavior. I hear you. I hear you, you little bouncing things. Give me my stairs. I want my stairs. Give it unto me stairs. Stairs, please. Please and thank you. The bouncing problems are over there. Aha! Stairs. Give me my stone. Paris. No, no, not the bat. Oh, I killed that thing in one hit. Nice. I don't know how I did that. That was pretty cool, though. Bouncing problem, go away. Cool. Just gonna go for some iron here, because I need it. Oh no, oh no. I have not eaten in enough time. Alright. Eat more, eat more. Must get iron, 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 iron. Cool, cool, cool. Let's go beat up some barrels. Stairs, please. Stairs, please. I just need one more stairs. We will have managed to go 10 levels today. Please, stairs. Stairs, please. Please. Pretty please. No stairs. Okay. I'm beating up rocks over here. If I can get to the rocks. Jeez Louise. Targeting is off today. Horse the horse. Call it Conrad. Yeah, that would be awesome. We're probably not going to have Conrad in my next run, so where is it? Where is it? Death. Destruction. Death. Back off. Stupid thing. Giveth unto me stairs. Why? But why though? Eat more. What is this? Oh, this is much better. Crystal fruit. I would prefer to have saved it, but no, I need the energy. It's already 9 p.m. I must get the stairs. Please, Sansenko. No. Fine. No. Go away. Back off. Screw you. Go away. Ow. Hooded. Come on, give me some stairs. I don't have any bombs. Give me stairs. I need stairs quickly. Please. Yeah. You see this room? It's being stingy on the stairs. Stingy. I'm mad. Do I have to kill everything? Is that what? There are some rooms where you have to kill all the things. Fine. I will kill these things. I'm mad. Death. No, you're stuck in there. Okay. Oh, I got a bomb. Sweet. We're just gonna use this. Run away! Yay. And there are my freaking stairs finally. Finally. Woohoo, better boots. So, yeah, much better. Fantastic. Alright, let's get out of here. It's already 11:30 and I need to run for home. Actually, do I have enough time? Maybe. I'm gonna try it. Nope. It closed at 10. Okay. Not enough time for that. That bomb is what saved us. That bomb is what saved us. And now I have a bit more iron, so hopefully I can get at least some iron, an iron pickaxe and an iron axe to do the iron stuff and get rid of the logs and the boulders and all that stuff in my farm, finally. Hey, Winter Fairy. Yeah, we finished the game. You're gonna have to check it out. We settled down happily ever after with Conrad, though, so I know you'll be happy about that. Right now I'm running back to not fall asleep on the road. All right, we made it. Hello, phone. We made it. We made a tiny bit of money. Well, I don't know if we ever got married, Dragon, but we certainly were together. Yay, our copper water can is ready. What's the weather like tomorrow? It's gonna be beautiful sunny day tomorrow. It is the first day of summer. What is our good humor spirits today even? And oh, I didn't need living on the land, but that's okay. That's fair. We need to go to town and get seeds and pick up our watering can. All of our plants have died. I need to redo this entire area anyway, so that works out. Anyway. There we go. Let's see here. Iron ore can go in there. Okay. We can sell the topaz, we can sell the quartz, the frozen tears, we can sell 2 of them. This needs to come with us, that needs to come with us, those need to come with us. No. I'm actually going to keep the monster stuff because I need them for other things. And that's it. Cool. Got some wormy boys. But I'm going to grab... Ooh, gold star. Nice. Wormy boys, wormy boys. Well, they're not actually worms. They're technically speaking roots. Okay, that didn't do very good. Okay, and get another one of these. Yay! A silver one. A sweetie. Let's check this out. 2 rainbow trout. No. I'm gonna pass, Willie. I'm sorry. Right, everything opens at 9. We've got like an hour to waste. Check some trash cans, I guess. Hey, let's talk to you, Alex. Yep, it is one of the best times of year. Catch you later, Alex. Have a great day, man. My mans. Oh yeah, the ice cream shop opens up. Come back when someone's working. We're gonna go check the trash can. Nothing. And go see Gunther about some stuff. Let's donate to the museum. Because we have a piece of jade. We can go here and another tier. And over here. We get a new reward. Woohoo! Nope, that's not what I want. Every single time I do that. What is our reward? We got a painting. Sweet. Cool. Well, we've killed some time. That's good. Anything up here? Nope. Open this trash can. Ooh, add some soggy newspaper in it. Fantastic. Hey, Clint. Let's say howdy first. Yep, I'm a blacksmith. My father was also a blacksmith. My grandfather was a blacksmith as well. I bet you can guess what my great-grandfather was. A blacksmith? How'd you know? Clint, you're funny. Woohoo! Got my watering can back. Sweet googly moogly. Fantastic. This can go over here. Let us process some geodes, because we've got a few. Nice. Some clay. Some copper. Omni geode. Ooh, nice. Got some new stuff. And we do not have any iron with us to upgrade anything else. I don't care about upgrading the scythe. The scythe is fine. But we've got a couple more things to put into the museum. Yay us. And then we'll go buy some seeds and do some farming today. So let me see here. Well. There we go. Cool. Oh, is that everything? Yes. Ooh, the seeds. I don't know if I have enough money for everything I'm going to want, but we will do what we can. Oh, hey, Gus. How's it going? Ah, good job. Okay. Just says the same thing. Hey, Marnie. I'm sure they will. How's it going, Pierre? Let's have a chat before we get into business. Oh, I will, Pierre. I only buy from you. So, we have some melon seeds at home. We need tomato seeds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need some blueberry seeds. 8. We need some pepper seeds. Some wheat seeds. Some radishes. I care about these new hops. Corn. We're gonna do 3 and 3. And then sunflower seeds. Need for the sunflower oil, but I don't have the thing that makes sunflower oil. So that's it, really. That's it. That's what I'm buying. Do 2 extra blueberries. Oh, I don't have enough money for an extra blueberry. Actually, now I do. There. That works out. All right, that worked out. We did it. Drop stuff off at the community center. So I know there's a couple things I can drop off. Yes. I could have done the crystal fruit, but I ate it, so it's just the winter root. Get at least cave carrot in the caves. Nothing else in this one. I think that's all I can turn in. Can I turn in anything up here? I don't think so. Yeah, I need to actually grow some crops. So I have tomatoes, hot peppers, blueberries, and melons all in this stash here. Well, not melons. I have melons back at home. But yeah, we should be okay there. Okay, cool. We're good. Eventually, this community center will be put together. Eventually. Here we go. Back to the farm. We'll get more sweet peas as the thing goes. So we can sell the sweet pea. We can get rid of the soggy newspaper. We can even sell the winter root. That should be good. That can go in there. I'm just gonna grab one of these and this whole thing and do a little bit of organization. Oops. Grab out this and this and these. Alright. Get that started. How do we want to do this? All right. There we go. No, it's not what I wanted. Easily fixed. There we go. Oops, that's not what I wanted either. Go away. You, I want right about here. That works. Oops. Wrong tool. I did it again, guys. I did it again. Mistakes have been made. All right. I'm clearly not very good at this. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do either. I needed this. So, see if I can't fix my mistake, because mistakes have been made. Aha, I can. That's good. Mistakes were made, but I can fix them. Need to make more basic fertilizer. Alrighty. Just need some more of this. Oops, wrong menu. Cool. Alright, back to what I was doing. Okay, so we've got melons there. What do we want next to melons? We want peppers next to melons. And next to that, in the back, we will put hops. And we will put corn. And we will do blueberry and blueberry. But then down here we'll do all blueberry. Let's do wheat here. And do radishes. All right, so this will end up being moved here. And we need to do a little bit of this. There we go. Need to make a little bit more. There we go. So we can do tomatoes here. And with that, we can do everything else. Goodness, it's already getting late in the day, and I have not even finished this. There's one more. Cool. So. There. I still need to water. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. That's not what I wanted. There's a reason why I upgraded this thing. That watering wouldn't take as long. Well, this was a very busy day, wasn't it? Here we go. Wow, it's really hard to water our crops when we can't see. All right, things are watered, things are planted. We'll fill up our watering can for tomorrow. And then we will sort out our day. Whew, productive. We got a lot of stuff done. Stuff has been done. This can go back in here. This we need to sell. This needs to get hung up in our house. We still have a bit of time. We could make more. There we go. We're getting somewhere there. We need to move this. We'll move that over there, and we will put our new painting right here. There we go. Some new art. Time to go to bed. It has been a productive day. Oh boy. I did a lot that day. Made a little bit of cash on the side. You know, just for covering our expenses. Planted a lot of things. And now we start every day off as we do, checking the television, and it's gonna be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. What is our fortune today? Fortune teller. They're annoyed. Oh dear. Let us not go to the mines. We will just simply make some more iron. Okay. Let's go say hello to Jello. Hello, Jello. Sorry I did not fill up your bowl yesterday. Here, have some water. I have not neglected you today. I neglected you yesterday, but I'm sorry. And then we can water our crops. On this beautiful sunny summer day. It's a good thing that we have summer. We started off with summer today. It's getting to be summer weather where I live too, so it's hot. Hot, hot, hot. Because I live in the south, technically speaking. Eventually we will get sprinklers and this will make our days much easier, but we don't have sprinklers yet. I mean, we could make the basic sprinklers, but then we'd still have to water the corners of everything, so we might as well just water everything. It makes no difference to me. It looks like, because we upgraded our watering can, we can water all of our crops, all of our current crops, and have enough left over for a little bit more. So we're in a good place right now. So because it is a bad luck day, I'm just gonna go clearing out the riffraff on my farm. There's always sticks and stones that collect on the farm at the beginning of every season. So we're just gonna clear up all the whatever is collected in the various places. This is not a very serious run. I'm not trying to speed run anything. I'm not trying to make the most money or anything like that. I'm just trying to chill on the farm, do cool, just do whatever I feel like. I don't even have the cave up and running. I think I'm gonna go with the bats because mushrooms aren't that hard to get, really. But I do not have a high enough level to take out either the some roots. Oh, we got some coal. Okay. To take out either the boulders or the logs here, so I can only take out the little stuff right now, which is annoying, but it is what it is. Not that big a deal, really. So yeah, I do not have enough maple seeds by any means. I need to start deciding to plant trees so that we can have taps, because I do have the ability to make taps. I just haven't. So I don't have any trees to tap at the moment. But as you can see, this is the mining map, and we have the mining spot here, and I just haven't cleared it out in a couple of days, so there's a bit of stuff to collect. Mostly just stone and ore. Sometimes you get spawns of gems or geodes as well, but yep, just some stone and ore, which is fine. Perfectly valid. You can see that I'm letting the grass overgrow everything, even though I don't have animals or silos or anything like that. I'm just letting the grass grow. It takes care of itself, really. I don't mind. So we'll just pick up the riffraff. Anything over here in these corners that you can't really see? Nope, it doesn't look like it. And then come up here. This elevated area is pretty nice. Grass is starting to infiltrate my this area, so I guess I will have to clear this out a little bit, just so that my crops don't get overgrown. There we go. Might have to put a fence up, which means I'll have to make a fence. Hi Jello, how's it going? Meow. I should also put more pathing down. Pathing would solve the problem too. This and then add stacks and organize. So that's done. I probably could go looking for, probably make pathing. I could make a stone fence. Yeah, what do I want to do? I actually kind of want to go to the South Forest. Let's go to the South Forest and play around down there. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've been down there. All things told, so we have to go the annoying way around to get to it, just because that boulder is in our way. But we can go down here and clean this area out of anything that has built up during season, like this stuff. Get our foraging on as we go as well. So. This just helps open up nodes for forageables, gives us a little extra stone and wood at the beginning of every season in case we're running low. And this happens at the beginning of every single season, as the entirety of the map gets random spawns of this kind of stuff. So we just gotta go every once in a while and clean it out to get wood and stone and fiber. So a fiber node. No, I think I just ran into one of the stones you can't get rid of. You gotta check behind all the trees just to make sure it's not hiding. Here we go. So we'll do a little bit of cleanup of the map today. Try to make things pretty for the townsfolk who are too lazy to do it themselves. And believe you me, the townsfolk are very lazy. Can't get into the secret map yet because I can't. I mean, technically speaking, I can get past that. I actually do know the trick that allows me to get past that log if I would like to go carry a chair on hand all the time, but I can't. I just can't be bothered, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Instead, we're just gonna have a fun time. We could go talk to the wizard. Should we go talk to the wizard? We haven't seen him since we said hello the first time. Hello, wizard, are you in? Ah, wizard, you are in. Hello, wizard. Fine. You do your work. I just wanted to say hello, man. I was just being neighborly. He's not a very nice wizard, that's for certain. Do. Breaking things. Breaking things. Breaking things. Because I can. Anything over here? I think I've cleared this area out. Hey, maple tree. We're gonna get this maple tree. I need maple seeds anyways. In fact, I have an empty hand, which I don't, but I can make an empty hand. I can shake the tree. Whoops, that's not an empty hand. Give it to me some seeds. Nope, not gonna. Okay. Chippy chopping you down then. And we get the seeds. I'm gonna eat this parsnip. Nom nom nom. I'm gonna eat salmonberry. Nom 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 nom. Another salmonberry. Nom 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 nom. Then we go back to cleaning things up. Nothing there, nothing there. La-ti-da, nothing behind this tree. What about this one? Nope, just a bush. Nope, just a bush. Yay. Oh, hey, mouse. Hey, mouse. You have some caps. I cannot afford either of them, but thank you for being here, mouse. Mouse in the house. House of mouse. Quite a fashionista, that one. Quite fashionista. Nothing back here. Alright, let's keep looking. Ooh, more maple trees. We will get to them in a moment. I want to check for the stuff I need to clean up. No, nothing there. Nothing down there. I don't have the key yet. This over here. Ooh, sweet pea. Anything over here? No. I will chippy chopping you down though. Yeah, same. I mean, everyone's kind of friends with the Hat Mouse. The Hat Mouse is just a nice dude. Just doing his thing. Selling hats. The thing about the hats is that you have to have done certain things and then certain hats appear in the shop. That's kind of how that works. So, in case you didn't know. But I did not have enough maple seeds in my stash, so here we are, chippy chopping down maple trees for maple seeds. That should be good enough for now. Anything else that I need to clean out? Nope. Looks like this is all pretty picked clean, because it wasn't that long ago that I was through here last, even though it's the change of the seasons. And we will have to deal with the rest of the maps another day. We have effectively cleaned out the woods in the south of all the clutter and trash, the sticks and the stones that breaketh our bones, even though words will never hurt us. Because we are awesome. So, it's getting late, it's getting dark. Just go about making another one of those. We need to throw that in there. Organize this. We will throw this in there. We need to keep one of these and one of these for the community center. It's not... the summer foraging bundle needs all of this and a grape, which we don't have yet. So. We got both of those. We can sell both of these. I think we can actually sell that there. And we are good. We've got a bit of geode for when we have time. Cool. Sweet beetle. Actually, we could just run over to the community center. We have time for that. Let's just do a dash over to the community center and back. That'll waste some more of our time. And then I'll finish up stream on this at the end of this day. So we dinked around in the farm a little bit. Tomorrow we will start the Magician's Workshop again, second run. See what we will do all the things differently. That will be fun time. Fun time. I think it's this one. Yes. So, oops. No, it's not. Nope. Wrong one. Wrong room. Wrong room. It's this one. This one. We need to do this, boop, and we need to do this, boop, and then a summer forging bundle is almost done. Cool. Back to home we go. So yeah, tomorrow we will start with the Magician's Workshop for our second playthrough, as we've done in the past with all of these Choice of Games stories. And afterwards, feel free to join me and Dragon playing. I think I don't know if I will stream it, but Dragon probably will. Of us dinking around in Stardew Valley together. So, or maybe I will. I don't know. I'm not really all that known of a streamer, so. Time to get into bed and save our progress. We have done much progress on the farm. The change of seasons has happened. We have our little bit of farming going for what little farm goods we care about. I don't really have a strong setup because this is just kind of me dinking around on the farm having some fun. Like, this is not me trying any goals. It's just me chilling out in Stardew Valley, hanging out with my friends. Oh no, there was an earthquake during the night. Well, that's it for today. So to sum up, we did a lot of things. We finished a story. We played around in Stardew Valley. I got to hang out with you guys, which is always a good day. Dixie says it's time for me to end, as you can hear in the background. And yeah, if you want to stream it, Dragon, we'll come raid you, and then I'll jump into Stardew Valley with you. That could be fun. Then we can hang out with our friends in your stream. But otherwise, have a great day, you guys. I will catch up with you again tomorrow, and